The main reason I'm here is to clear my name that I have nothing to do with Bitcoin. I was just an engineer doing something else.
Is the greatest financial history of our time still walking among us? Or has it faded into history? Imagine creating a technology so powerful it threatens the very foundation of the global financial system, then just disappearing without a trace. That's exactly what happened with Satoshi Nakamoto, the elusive creator of Bitcoin. But here's the real question. Does it even matter whether Satoshi is alive or not? Welcome back to WhalePodX, Tony here. Today we're diving into the legend, the mystery, and the consequences of Satoshi's existence, or non-existence. Well crew, hit that subscribe button as we navigate the world of money, crypto, and investing together. Let's get into it. The last known digital footstep of Satoshi Nakamoto were in December 2010, when he posted a final message on the Bitcoin Top forum. And since then, radio silence. No email, no transaction, no public statement. Gone, like a ghost vanishing into the digital ether. But why would anyone abandon their creation? Especially when it becomes a $1 trillion asset class. Some believe Satoshi disappeared out of fear. Early Bitcoin users weren't just tech enthusiasts. They included anarchists, libertarians, and even criminals. Bitcoin was challenging governments and banks. The CIA, NSA, and the global financial institution were watching. Was Satoshi forced into hiding? Or worse, did someone ensure that he would never return? Then there's the theory that Satoshi was more than one person. Perhaps a group of cryptographers, or even a state-sponsored project. Some claim that Bitcoin's code was too advanced for one person to write alone. And if that is true, maybe Satoshi never existed in the way we think at all. Maybe the name was just a mask for a collective genius. But again, does it really matter? Here's why investors should care. Satoshi controlled around 1 million Bitcoins, untouched for over a decade. That is roughly $83 billion at today's price. If those coins ever move, it could send shockwaves through the market. Imagine waking up to the news that Satoshi's wallet has suddenly becomes active. You can imagine panic, speculation, and a massive sell-off is happening. But with no sign of movement after all these years, the most likely explanation is that Satoshi isn't coming back because simply, he can't. Let's talk about Bitcoin's circulation supply. Out of the 21 million Bitcoin that will ever exist, around 19.6 million are already in circulation. But here's a catch. Research suggests that at least 20% of all Bitcoin is lost forever. That's over 3 million Bitcoin gone. Forgotten password, discarded hard drives, and lost private key have locked away billions of dollars. And speaking of lost fortune, a guy named James Howe in the UK accidentally threw away a hard drive containing 8,000 Bitcoin back in 2013, worth over $670 million today. Imagine waking up one morning just realizing you threw away £500 million with last night's rubbish. But here's where it gets wild. He's still trying to get it back. This isn't just some guy with a shovel. Howe has a full-blown operation planned. He's pitching a $12 million landfill excavation project involving AI-powered robotic dogs, surveyor belt, and even a team of humans to go through literally tons of rubbish. Can you imagine this high-tech treasure hunt? Instead of pirates but engineers in hazmat suits digging through old nappies and meal deals? And get this, some experts says the odds of finding it in working condition are next to zero. Hard drives don't exactly enjoy spending a decade buried under mountains of rotting waste. Even if he finds it, the data might be completely corrupted. But let's say miracles of miracles, he discovers it, and the Bitcoin is still accessible, then what? If he suddenly moved those 8,000 Bitcoins, you bet trader would go nuts. People's gonna panic, probably think that Satoshi's coins are gonna move too. Bitcoin's price could spike, could crash, could even do both within the same hours because, well, you know, crypto. So say this Howe guy successfully recovers his Bitcoin. There's also a small issue of taxes. The UK's HMRC doesn't mess around, and you can bet they'll come knocking the second he tries to cash out. Would he even get to enjoy his fortune? Or would it be swallowed up by fees, taxes, and legal battles? So here's the big brain moment. If lost Bitcoin can be found like this, could Satoshi's coin one day be rediscovered too? Maybe they're sitting on some forgotten hard drives waiting for the right person to plug it in. The real question is, if they were found, should they even be moved? Or would that unravel every single thing we thought we knew about Bitcoin's stability? Bitcoin isn't the only asset with shocking early investment return. Let's look at Ethereum. Back in 2015, Historian banker Rain Lomas bought 250,000 Ethereum when it was practically worthless. Even after Ethereum lost over half of its peak value, at today's price of 1,900 per Ether, is still worth over $482 million. However, there's a twist. Lomas lost access to his private keys and can't retrieve his fortune. He openly admits to losing passwords frequently. He's open to offers of assistance to regain access to his Ethereum holdings. That's why keeping your assets safe is critical. There's an old saying in crypto, not your keys, not your coins. Lose control of your private keys and your fortune could vanish, just like these people. But let's take a step back. Does the fact that Satoshi is missing make Bitcoin weaker? Absolutely not. If anything, it makes it stronger. One of the biggest risks of any financial system is centralization. Looking at traditional finance, government can print money, banks can freeze assets, and regulations can change overnight. Bitcoin, by contrast, has no leader. It's a truly decentralized financial network that runs on math and code. No human emotion or political agendas. Legendary investor Warren Buffett once said, if you aren't willing to own a stock for 10 years, don't even think about owning it for 10 minutes. That philosophy applies to Bitcoin too. Satoshi may be gone, but Bitcoin's fundamental remains rock solid. The network is still producing new blocks every single 10 minutes. Miners are still securing the network, and most importantly, adoption is growing. Some believe Satoshi was Hal Finney, one of the earliest Bitcoin developer who tragically passed away from ALS in 2014. Others point to Nick Szabo, Adam Back, or even Elon Musk, but all have denied it. The truth is, Satoshi's disappearance is probably the best thing ever happened to Bitcoin. It removed any central figure, any single point of failure, and Bitcoin became truly decentralized because its creator stepped away. So, is Satoshi dead or alive? My personal belief is he's no longer with us. But it doesn't change anything. Bitcoin has already outgrown its creator. It belongs to the world now. The only thing that matters is adoption, innovation, and how we, as investors, position ourselves for the future. So what do you think? Is Satoshi still alive? Let me know in the comments, and if you enjoyed this deep dive, smash the like button and subscribe for more daily video. Stay invested, and I'll see you tomorrow.